Okay, it looks like we're live. Woo!
Oh my gosh, guys, we're back.
It's been a while. It's been like, what, 3 weeks,
We
4
got
weeks?
lost.
Yeah. Yeah, it's been kind of a,
it was
yeah, stuff
it
happened.
was like it was my fault for 2 weeks, I think,
And
and
then,
then it was Ted's fault for 2 weeks.
well, if you count MomoCon. Hey, I
Yeah.
streamed at MomoCon. Does that count? Okay.
No, it wasn't Hyrule Warriors.
Hmm. Okay, hold on. I think I need to turn the volume on the game audio a little bit. Down a little bit. Hold on. Where the hell's that volume mixer? XSplit is at 4. Let's put it at 3. Okay, that's better. Anyway, hey guys, welcome back finally to the Hyrule Warriors Grindfest. I know it's been a while, and you know, I apologize for that. There was a variety of circumstances, one of which being that I was in Georgia last week. So, to make it up to you guys, I'm gonna do something I have been holding off on for a long, long time. We're doing Agatha.
Ah!
Yep. I
Oh
figured
my
I might as
gosh.
well get it over with. So we're gonna be grinding Agatha today as a
Woo!
welcome back to the stream present. So yeah, awesome.
Oh man. I get to pick the costume, right?
Yes, you can pick the costume.
Cuz she's so cute. Okay. Uh Let me see when it goes up.
Okay, well I'm buying my potion right now, so it's gonna be a few seconds. But okay, so yeah, we're doing Agatha today. How many people do we have watching? Oh, I should probably keep XSplit open on my desktop so I can see what's going on. Okay, there we go. Catherine, how many people do we have watching?
Only 21 at the moment, but
Only
we just got
we've
started.
wow, we've been gone for a while.
Yeah.
Okay, so we've got the standard outfit, the Master Quest outfit, which gives her kind of like a gray and black color scheme. The Twilight outfit, which gives her kind of a slight pink trim to her dress. And the Dondero mask, and with that she has a frog on her head.
Okay, let me see. The Master Quest, very gothic Lolita. The Twilight one's are very sweet Lolita, and the frog mask looks stupid. Let's go goth Lolita's cute. Let's go with the Master Quest one.
Okay, cool. So yeah, we're gonna level up Agatha and then never touch her ever again.
Aww.
Why? Oh man, it's been a while since it's probably been a month since I've played Hyrule Warriors, and I've been playing a
Oh my
lot of
god.
Splatoon this past week, so I'm gonna be in like the completely wrong mindset for this. But whatever.
Ink, ink, ink. Oh wait.
Why can't I turn into a squid then a kid? I can only turn into a bug. Okay. Oh, I already leveled up. That was quick.
Holy cow.
Okay, so no, that she must have just been right at the edge of a level up. So anyway, for anybody who's wondering how to play Agatha, tip number one, don't. Tip number two, her special attack is actually not very bad. Not bad. Basically her just pressing the A button to do an attack. That's not. Oh crap! I killed all of the. I didn't want to kill all those Dark Ganondorfs. Shit. But yeah, that's not bad. So if you need to like clear a crowd or get yourself out of a tough situation, that's the move you want to do. Her heavy attack, aka the X button, that puts her on the butterfly, and several combos will end with her just getting onto the butterfly naturally. If you get on that, you can fly around. You almost always won't get hit by enemies there. But the slam attack you press by pressing the X button after that does not actually do an awful lot of damage. So I use that more to reposition myself than to do damage with. The combo you see me doing right now, where I spawn the beetle in front of me and he does like a little charge. That's my favorite combo for Agatha. Another okay one is she summons this beetle in front of her, but you need to have good positioning for that one. Her first combo is the one where she shoots the butterflies in front of her. That's okay for breaking enemy weak point gauges, and if you can get the timing down right. You can juggle, but it's very difficult to do so. So use that with caution, I would say. Other than that, the thing you have to deal with Agatha is that her weak string is very, very slow. So you're very liable to get hit by something while you're in the middle of setting up a combo. Her third attack isn't bad either, where she summons like that whirlpool. It's a good way of getting an enemy like out of the way if you just don't want to deal with it at the moment, or you're trying to work on something else. So, wait, hold on. What the fuck are you doing here? I don't want to deal with you. Yeah. So anyway, I was in MomoCon last weekend, which was a lot of fun. We're gonna be talking about that soon enough. Probably by sometime next week, there should be the MomoCon like impressions video. So you don't have to you don't have to wait too long to get that. And also next week, our MomoCon, the Brain Scratch MomoCon playthroughs should start going up as well. And that's a lot of fun. We did a lot of great games there. So I hope you guys are all looking forward to it. It was a lot of fun to record stuff, as live stuff almost always is. So yeah, I'm really excited. Woo.
Yeah.
Have you been watching any more stupid anime, Catherine?
Did I? No, I don't think so. Why did I think I... No, I haven't. No, I haven't seen any anime recently.
One
Sorry.
thing that oh no, it's okay. One thing that I have to remember for this map though is that Agatha's, ironically enough, gonna have an easier time grinding here than a lot of other characters, since she's light elemental and Ganondorf is dark. So her attacks will do more damage to him. So, oh crap! I was supposed to have her die. Shit. Well, that was a waste.
Oh, you want to kill her?
Well, I mean, she's not a very good character. Like, I don't want to, like, she's not unplayably bad. She's just frustrating if you want to go for, like, A ranks and missions and stuff, which you need to do in order to unlock a lot of the things that she has to get, like her weapons and heart containers and stuff. So, yeah. But anyway, if you're new to the Grindfest, welcome. Our general status quo here is that I grind shit in Hyrule Warriors, and you guys watch because you're puppets. I mean, because you guys support me so much, and I'm eternally grateful. Yes. So, if you have any questions that you want to ask in the chat, feel free to do so. My lovely assistant, Catherine, here, is keeping an eye on it, or at least she is if she's not too busy playing Fire Emblem or something. So...
I'm taking a break from Fire Emblem right now.
Okay.
Chapter 25 is so long. Defeat all units, and there's like, they just keep getting reinforcements, and I'm like, ugh.
Why you play Fire Emblem instead of play Splatoon?
Will you guys be doing E3 pre/post impressions video thing?
Oh, well, we'll definitely be doing a post because we always do that. I'm not sure about pre. I'd like to do a pre because that would just be fun. I guess it just depends on what we need to do next Friday. We usually record things on Fridays for the curious. But yeah, it just depends on what's going on.
Oh no, now you said that. People are gonna spam your Skype account.
Oh no. Can I be a playthrough? No, you can't. Thank you for asking though. But yeah, when we meet up next, we're definitely doing our MomoCon discussion. I'm not sure what else we're gonna be doing, so with discussion videos like that, they usually go up within a day or two of when they're recorded, so you don't usually have to worry about them like there being a long wait for those. Oh wow, I got through I broke the Ganondorfs apart really quickly, man. This is gonna be weird. This is really weird. Having
a wild Mexican base monkey appeared.
Oh, MDM, hello.
Did you say spam Ted Skype? Will do.
No, don't.
Thanks, MBM.
Wonderful.
Someone asked, can I not be in your playthrough?
Sure, you can not be in my playthrough all you want.
Yay!
In fact, you're not being in my playthrough right now. Good job. I did not want to do that. Damn. Okay.
Someone asked if you'd be offended if someone called you Theodore. Well, that's not his name, so it's not really a matter of offense.
I've actually gotten really used to being called Theodore because even though that's not my name, people think it is, and a lot of the time it's just easier to let people think that it's my name and go on with my life instead of doing anything else about it. Like, trying to correct them just brings attention to it, and I'm too awkward and socially inept to want to deal with that. So, yeah.
That's how I feel whenever someone, I'm not going to disclose what my last name is, but people very often pronounce it wrong, and I just don't argue.
Now,
I do have to draw a line when they spell it wrong on like a form or something.
Oh,
The worst is when I letter by letter spell it to them and then they still write it down wrong because it's a counterintuitive spelling of how it looks.
Thinking about it, your last name, like, maybe it's like, because I know Catherine's last name because we know each other from the real world. But I think about it, and like your last name doesn't seem that hard to spell, like
No.
Like, it's just one bit that's, like, because my name gets spelled and pronounced wrong all the time. It's really annoying. Not the Ted part. The Ted part's easy enough. It's my last name, but yeah. Okay, so now okay. Man, it's really, it is strange how good Agatha does against Ganondorf. It's basically just due to the fact that she's a light elemental character. I guess her attacks are relatively good at crowd controlling too, which is probably why I keep on killing Ganondorfs before I really want to. Wait, okay, so... Alright. See, because we're already 10 levels in, that's relatively quick. Okay, so yeah, now here's the most satisfying part of the stream. Watching Ganondorf beat the shit out of Agatha. Holy crap, he sends her flying far. Wow. Okay. So has the chat had any questions for us, Catherine?
Someone asked, someone by the name of JQSci asked if you happen to remember, this person, they went to MomoCon.
I need to see your face. Is the thing. I am awful with names, but generally speaking, if I see a person's face, I'll remember them. You'd have to tell me more like about like what you were wearing. If you were like in a cosplay, I'll probably remember you. Or something like that. Is the thing. Like, I don't want to sound like a complete asshole, but we met a lot of people this past week, and if you just said, hey, I saw you at MomoCon, and your line to text on a screen, you could have been literally anybody I saw at MomoCon. So, yeah, I'm sorry. Is there any, like, other distinguishing...
Oh, he said he was dressed as Bart.
Oh, yeah, I definitely remember you, dude. Yeah, you were awesome. Okay. Yeah, no, I definitely, yeah, I definitely remember faces, and especially like costumey type stuff as well, because there were a lot of people in cosplay. Oh, Catherine, you'll like this. I didn't get a chance to talk to her because we had to rush from our panel to Throne Controllers, but at our panel there was a Alyssa cosplayer, and I was gonna like try to talk and get a picture. And so you could see, but they left relatively quickly, and I don't think they were at the other meetup kind of stuff we did either. So that was unfortunate, but it was great to see so many people at the panel, especially because there were a good, I'd say, at least 50 people at the panel, and I was shocked that we got such a big turnout. The thing that shocked me the most was that we had an autograph signing, and I was like, "Who the fuck would want my stupid autograph?" But our line was people were in our line until the very end of our autograph session. Like, there wasn't really a point where we were waiting for anybody. Actually, I think the best part of it was that we ran the last person in line got their stuff right before 2:30, which was the end of our autograph session. So that was a great feeling. Like everybody was able to get. Another cool thing was that we did the charity stream for Operation Peace in Atlanta. We got, and for that we had people come up and play Smash Brothers and Mario Kart. Everybody in the audience who wanted to play got a chance to play. That made me so happy.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that's not really something you could do if we had a much bigger fan base, like, especially even though we do have like we do have a pretty decent, but if there were any more people there, like, we wouldn't be able to get as many one-on-one type things, which would have been sad. So I was really happy at the turnout. It was probably just the right amount for me personally. So that was fun. The entire thing was just a great time in general, though. So yeah. Why didn't you come?
I had work.
What is work? I don't understand the concept.
It's the thing I do when I go into lab.
But I thought in lab you just did science.
Yeah, science is work, and work is science.
I don't understand. Science is like test tubes and funny colors. That can't be work.
No, it's pretty much work.
Are you sure? Oh, damn. Oh.
What?
Oh, I lost my. I was being too slow with my magic, and so I lost it before I even got 50 KOs to do the magic combo. I really get really antsy when I'm near the Ganondorfs, because I don't want to kill them early and lose XP or lose potential like that. So yeah.
Oh no, disturbance.
Okay, yeah, it's over now.
Okay.
Okay, yeah. Okay, wait.
Everything good?
Yeah, everything's good. It's my brother being annoying. So.
Okay.
Oh wait, hold on. I killed all the Dark Ganondorfs before I even got a chance to. Oh man, that sucks. We only got three levels that run. That is not very good. Okay, well, you should kill me now, Dark Ganondorf. I had a thought, and my brother just completely ruined it. What were we talking about?
Science?
Oh yeah, science.
Oh.
Science isn't work. You should have come.
Hello, John.
Oh, hello, John. Yeah. But
oh, John said Ted's trying to wash the Sonic 06 stink off with Agatha. What's this world come to?
Oh yeah, I played that. But it's okay though, because I got my revenge on Ryan very shortly after that. So, yeah.
See, now you just told me more in that one line about what happened than you did after half an hour of me pestering you.
Or did I? Maybe I'm just messing with you.
I don't believe you.
Okay, seriously though, that was a great run, and I can't wait until it gets uploaded, because it's gonna be amazing. It's gonna be amazing to watch.
See, MVM's in the chat, and he understands me, because MVM is also a scientist. Brofist through the internet. Yeah, he's a biochem student.
Oh.
And he's going to Germany to, I saw he mentioned on his Twitter, he's going to Germany.
Oh, that's cool. To do science.
Yeah.
Why is science so much better in Europe than in America? I don't understand.
It's really not. It depends on what kind of science, and it's not. It's just that I think it's a good experience for people. I mean, in any realm of life, I think it's a good experience to go abroad, but especially in science, it's very good to see what other people do, like how science is done in other countries. And Europe's very different.
Well, it's just like, I studied my science in Europe. It sounds so much fancier than I did it in America.
It's actually not. Actually, American universities, depending on depends again on your subject specifically, but it's like American universities and UK universities, like the top UK universities, like Oxford and Cambridge specifically, are really good in chemistry. They're like some of the top universities in the world.
Okay. But we're still stupid Moroccans, though, right?
No, there's some really good American universities. I mean, like,
stereotypically, we're stupid Americans.
Yeah. Oh, that's true. Yeah. No, I'm reminded that every day.
Oh yeah, because you have a lot of four people in your lab, right?
Oh yeah, my lab's like super diverse. It's awesome.
I keep
Um,
on trying to. You know you've played too much Splatoon when I keep on trying to change the camera angle by tilting the gamepad and nothing happens. Like it's. Oh man, I love Splatoon. I would do a Splatoon Grindfest, but actually already almost at level 20 in Splatoon, and which is the highest level, and I don't know if I'll ever get much higher than a B rank on rank battles, which is where I'm at right now. So yeah, that's a fun game though. Everybody who's got a Wii U, you really should have Splatoon. It is it is, I'd say, just straight out the best multiplayer game on the system right now. For just good old fashioned fun. So,
are you a kid now or are you a squid now?
well, I'm playing as Agatha, so I'm a kid now.
Or are you? Dun, dun, dun. Was
No, I'm
that-
pretty sure she's like 12, so she's a kid now.
Okay.
And
She's that young? She does not look 12.
she's like maybe 14.
I
Definitely.
think she looks like at least 14 to me.
And so are the Splatoon kids. Internet gives you disapproving looks.
Dude, those octopus girls are pretty hot.
They're probably like 14 too. Stop. No, but they're also evil and trying to destroy. They stole the great Zapfish from the Inklings.
What's a zapfish?
It's the thing you get at the end of every level in Splatoon, and it powers stuff. It's your power stars essentially from Mario.
Oh.
Oh yeah, you've never played Mario. It's your
Nope.
what's a platformer? It's your dragons in Spyro.
It's
what
only
you-
in Spyro 1. They always change the collectible in Spyro.
They're the thingy you get at the end of every level.
Okay.
You don't know how frustrating it is trying to explain video game things to you when you've never played a Mario game. Because I could
I
be like,
know.
they're like Buzzy Beetles, and you're like, who?
I actually don't know what a Buzzy Beetle is.
They're the ones with the dark shells, and they're like the Koopas, only they've got the really dark shells, and you can't kill them with fireballs.
So wait, what does this have to do with Power Stars? I'm so
No,
confused.
it was just
I don't think I was paying enough attention.
No, it was
Fail.
just giving an example of how frustrating it is to talk about video games when you can't talk about Mario as a common example, like I tried to say, the power stars from Mario 6. Oh wait, you've never played Mario 64, so you wouldn't even know what I'm talking about.
I know what they are. Like I do know like a couple things about Mario just because
Okay, then what do the power stars do?
you collect them.
Other than that.
You do things and you collect them, and then when you get enough of them, you get to go fight Bowser.
Okay, that's somewhat right, although you forgot the part that they let you get into the different levels, which is a little bit important, but whatever.
Okay, I didn't know that part. I wasn't sure. I mean, it made sense that they would do that, so there'd be some kind of tier to the levels. You know. But, okay.
One fun thing about Mario Galaxy, though, is that if you do, if you're playing every level in the game as you go, you very quickly, you get the ability, you'll have enough power stars to be able to do any other level in the game in any order that you want. Cause let's say you do the first two domes, which are like the first two worlds of the game, and then you'll end up with like 30 power stars. You'll basically have enough to get into almost every other dome in the game really quickly, and it's great. I love Mario Galaxy. You should play it. It is a very good video game.
That reminds me of how when I play Spyro, it's like, if you play Spyro the way I do, which is like you 100% all the levels as soon as you can, by the time you get to like wherever the final boss is, it's like you need X number of MacGuffins to get to the final boss. You have X plus 50 MacGuffins.
No, that's essentially the same thing in Mario Galaxy. I'd say Mario 64 is better about that, but Mario 64 is also a worse game than Galaxy. So yeah, I said it, Ryan. What you gonna do about it, huh? Yeah, that's
I
right.
don't think he's in the chat.
Oh,
If he
why?
is, he hasn't said much.
Oh, why is he?
Sorry, Ryan, if you pulled a Kellum.
Did he say I am here for I am Nairman?
I didn't see it, so
That must
I
mean
didn't
no.
see his declaration of being.
Of being Nairman.
Yeah. I think, therefore I near man.
What? I don't. What philosopher said this again?
Descartes.
Descartes. Descartes.
Yeah.
They had YouTube in Descartes in whatever hundred France.
I don't get it. I don't get what you. I don't get the joke.
Like, now I'm just kind of imagining French Revolution LPers. Like, no wait,
They're playing Assassin's Creed Unity. What?
or the Les Mis cast doing LPs but in song. Hello and welcome to Let's Play Donkey Kong 64. No, nobody wants in on that joke. Okay then. All right, I'll put that one in the didn't land bin and move on. How are you doing, chat? Does the chat have any questions for us, Catherine?
Blah 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 Mario. Blah
Oh,
blah blah.
oh, they're talking about Mario, so your eyes immediately glaze over.
Yeah, just talking about which game they like best.
Oh. Obviously Super Mario Sunshine is the best Mario game, right, guys?
And I know that's not true.
No, a lot of people really like Sunshine for some reason. Like, I don't hate Sunshine, but I've also never been able to beat it because some of those missions are absolutely obnoxious. Fucking watermelons. Well, actually, you don't need to beat that one in order to beat the game. I'm just thinking of a lot of the special missions in particular where you don't have FLUDD make me want to throw something because they're hard. They're really, really hard. Okay.
Sorry. Mexi's being funny. Oh, someone asked, what are your thoughts on Record Breaker? That's Overclock 2, right?
Yeah, that's Double Survivor 2.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Well, I should make it known that I haven't beaten the game yet. I got to day 6 and stopped. But the fact that I got to day 6 and stopped without beating it should say enough, really.
Day 6, it's 7 days. Is it 7 days again?
The original was 7 days. I don't know if Overclocked. I know that Record Breaker has an extra scenario at the end, but I don't know if that's like just a single 8th day like it was in some of the Overclocked endings or what. But basically, the gameplay was just fine. Like I had some quibbles with it. Like I liked having access to more party members right away, because one of the complaints I do have about Overclocked is that there's like a good, I'd say 12 or so party members, and you only really get to use 5 of them before you get to the 7th day of each route, which sucks. Because, you know, I like a lot of these characters. You spend so much time trying to keep them alive, you wish you could use most of them a little bit earlier. So I like that, although it's kind of frustrating in the sense that so many characters are just kind of copy and pastes of each other stat-wise, that, you know, I end up not using an awful lot of them because, you know, I like this other character better, or just as personality-wise. Like, I hate Daichi. I cannot fucking stand Daichi. He annoys the shit out of me. But anyway, I think that's probably just it about Record Breaker. Thank you. That was my brother coming in. I'm sorry.
Oh.
But that was the thing about Record Breaker is that I did not like any of the characters nearly as much as I liked the ones in Overclocked, and part of that is because I think the game's an awful lot. I think it doesn't. Don't think that Record Breaker has the same sort of respect for the audience that that Overclocked had, because in Overclocked they didn't try to bludgeon you over the head with what side each character is on. You could just infer that from their actions, as opposed to there being an entire sequence on the 6th day where you talk to every character and they're like, I like the law side because reasons, and I like the chaos side because reasons. It's just, it's really kind of it felt like the game was just spelling things out for me a little bit too much. And
I have
also,
a question. If never mind. I didn't want to
oh
cut you
no,
off.
you can no ask your question. I can continue ranting.
No,
if you
it's a
have
silly question.
it. Okay, ask your silly question then.
If I were in a Shin Megami Tensei game, if you were the main protagonist in a Shin Megami Tensei game, would I be I like the law side or I like the chaos side?
That depends. Do you are you a dick?
I don't know. I
Are
don't
you?
know.
It's the difference between being a dick and being an asshole. Because yes, there is a difference.
I don't know the difference.
Okay, so
Please
the
enlighten.
law side and do you know the difference between the law side and the chaos side in Shin Megami Tensei generally?
I mean, I know what law and chaos is.
Okay, well basically the law side is all about order and peace, in that they want a world where everybody is the same and everybody follows the rules in regarding peace. But that also manifests in the way that if anybody isn't part of that rule, they're basically just you're gonna die. Like no, you don't follow the rules. Like you fuck up once, you're gone. The chaos side, on the other hand, is all about survival of the fittest and being the strongest possible, like a kind of social Darwinism, in that only the strongest people have the right to live. And so obviously, if you don't fall into that category, you're not gonna really be welcome. Well, actually, it's not really a matter of you're not gonna be welcome. It's just that they're not gonna care enough about you to save you if you're in trouble, because if you were strong enough, you would have been able to take care of it on your own, is essentially. So, basically, law is more caring, but also more ruthless in a way, chaos is more freedom, but also, they also do not give a shit about you as a person at all. So it's a very complicated and nuanced morality system, which I like, generally speaking. But, oh shit, there were like 4 Dark Ganondorfs I didn't kill. Shit. Oh man, that's a lot of XP I would have missed out. Damn. I'm sorry. Anyway, but yeah, it's a very nuanced in a morality system that Record Breaker, unfortunately, boils down to its like most basic, and that's unfortunate. Another thing that I don't like is that I don't like how tonally kind of weird the game is. Like it's set in this post-apocalyptic world, right, where everybody's suffering, but there's an entire segment in the middle of the game where you need to find the sexiest party member so that you can seduce a demon into doing what you want to do. And it's really kind of the game doesn't have a firm tone, which
That just reminds me. I think it's is it I can't remember if it's before. I think it's before actually the whole plate falling sequence in Final Fantasy VII, where it's like, oh, these people died. Yeah, no, it's before, but it's like, oh, before all these people, we're gonna have all these people die. But I can't remember if the plate falling is before or after the sequence where you go look for a dress so Cloud can cross dress. And then have a pervy old man come on to him.
It's not a matter. It's like, I know that there's a need for comic relief in games like these, but this isn't just like, a one optional scene where you get like a chuckle. This entire thing, if you don't know which character to talk to, it can go on for the entire day. And it's just, for people who are playing the game, it's I. I is the sexy character for some reason, even though she's like 15. Figure that out. So yeah.
Japan!
Yeah. It's not that it's a bad game by any stretch. I love Overclocked. It's one of my favorite. I'd say it's one of my favorite games, just period. It has its problems, so that's why I say it's one of my favorite as opposed to one of the best. I say the same thing about Sonic Adventure 2. It's one of my favorite games. It's not one of the best games because that game has issues as well. But I love Overclocked. And unfortunately, I think Record Breaker doesn't fix enough of the problems gameplay-wise to make up for the fact that I think its story is an awful lot worse. So that's unfortunate. If you haven't played Overclocked yet, I would really recommend it. It is a great game with a really nuanced story, really great characters. Although I will say that the game does get an awful lot better on New Game Plus gameplay-wise, because some of the missions can be ungodly frustrating the first time you go through, but the game gets an awful lot easier when you're playing on New Game Plus, and so I think it's a lot more fun to play then, and then you get a lot more motivated to see the rest of the endings as well. So, yeah, but that's basically.
Airman's here.
Oh, okay. Okay, good. So he didn't hear me making fun of him. I mean, I would never make fun of the guy who signs my paychecks. Nope. Not me. Not me. Yep.
Oh my gosh. I
Oh.
hate this hockey mini. Do you remember the hockey mini game, Ted?
Oh yeah, that was annoying. You gonna get
That was awful.
You gonna get the skill point? You should get the skill point.
Oh my gosh. I might. If I do, I'm gonna do that one. That one I'm gonna do once I beat the game and get the super fireball, and I can just spam the super fireball at him.
You're gonna cheat? Oh my gosh.
No, you're allowed to get the skill points after getting 100%.
But
If they didn't want you to, they would have made the skill points. You could only get them before you got 100% or something. You had to get them.
It might have been a developer oversight.
No, I don't think so. The skill points have always been like that. Same thing in Ratchet and Clank. Like a lot of the skill points you need super weapons for.
Okay.
So,
Alright, so now I can finally get back to getting levels with Agatha. What time is it?
it is 9:06.
Okay, okay, so we've been going for about 45 minutes, and I think we're about halfway done. We're basically, guys, we're only going to be going until we finish Agatha tonight, because, I've got some stuff that I want to do, so, yeah. Yeah, basically, that's the plan. We grind until we get Agatha done, and then we stop for the night. I think after this, one thing I'm going to be doing once we start getting the Grindfest Grindfest weekly, because unfortunately I do not know if I will be able to do a Grindfest next week, because I'm not gonna have access to the Hop Hug then. A long story. Actually, it's not that long of a story.
It's not that long a story.
But I don't know if
I mean,
want. I don't know if is it a story we want to tell though. Is more.
I don't.
I'm gonna err on the
care
side
either
of
way.
I'm just gonna err on the side of caution and
Okay.
not talk about it. But I won't have access to the hot dog next weekend, so I don't know if I'll be able to stream. But after that, I think we're gonna, for the remaining characters, I'm gonna start doing viewer polls to choose who will be grinding each week. Because
Since Agatha will no longer be in the poll, it might actually be fair.
yeah, I mean we're probably gonna end up doing Rudo first, but you know whatever. Might as well
Is
get her.
he already done? Fi.
Yeah, Fi I think has already been finished, so, yeah.
Yeah.
Restarting battle. This is gonna take fucking forever. Actually, hold on.
That's exactly how I felt. I just restarted the hockey thing.
Hold on. I need to take off my sweatshirt. It's way too hot in here.
Yeah, it is.
I had to go to a friend's graduation party earlier today, so, that was outside, so I figured, oh man, my door's not all the way open. I mean, not all the way closed. Now I gotta close that too while I'm taking the break. Good enough. Yeah, but I was outside for a friend's graduation party, so I figured I should bring a sweatshirt just in case, but it's way too hot in this house to wear it now, so.
Yeah. No, I almost always wear a sweatshirt.
You see,
when
that's
I'm
why.
outside.
Well, that's why you should. That's why you complain about it being too hot all the time.
I don't want to get sunburned.
Go on sunscreen.
I was busy.
That wasn't even a sentence. That was just words. That
I said I was busy.
Well, you're
I
too
had to
busy
go to the lab. And
you're
I
too
was
busy
like,
to spend the 30 seconds to put on sunscreen.
sounds
How
crazy.
It's icky, and yet you work with chemicals that will blind you.
Oh yeah. Good times.
No,
Not
getting
times.
blind is not good.
I didn't get blinded.
You
Okay,
could
for the
have.
record, so people know what I'm working with, and because MVM's here, and I feel like he might, at least one person will understand what I'm talking about. I had to run a reaction with osmium tetroxide. For those of you who have taken chemistry, it's a really great syn dihydroxylating reagent that can also make you blind. But
I
was
only
careful.
understood like half of the syllables in that sentence.
Make you blind.
Yeah, those ones. Yeah,
No,
so
it's one of those. See, it's funny when you learn organic chemistry on paper. it's like you just write the most dangerous reagents and you don't care, because it's like doing, you're just, if you're given an organic chemistry problem, it'll be like suggest reagents to do this,
And you just
and
look
you're
for
like
ones
osmium
that'll.
tetroxide, and
You're
like
just looking for ones that'll work, not ones that'll work without killing you.
exactly, yeah, you don't think about any of that on paper, and then you get to actually doing it, and you're like, well, that's obnoxious.
Yeah. So, kids, don't do chemistry. It'll kill you.
No, you should totally do chemistry. It's awesome.
No, it'll kill you. Play video games instead.
No.
Are you saying?
Oh,
You just
beat
said not
the,
to play video games.
No, I said to play chemistry.
Chemistry is not a plaything, Catherine. It is a serious, serious occupation. Gosh, you have no respect for your own field.
Oh, dang. Mexi's favorite lab story is when he discovered he was allergic to silver during a quantitative analysis lab where he had to extract it from silver chloride. That sounds awful.
Wait, he had to extract silver from silver chloride? Why
Yeah.
didn't he just buy silver then? Well, I mean, I guess that's
The
expensive.
lab said. It's not about doing what's easy.
Oh, but you'd save you guys talk about, oh, I'm in the lab for 50,000 hours per week. Well, maybe if you didn't do unnecessary reactions, you'd be in lab less. Oh, no, I didn't want to win that mission. Damn it. Oh, well, we can see.
No, what he was talking about sounds like a class where they were learning how to do a thing.
Well, that seems like an unnecessary class then.
No. It's useful. He learned that he was allergic to silver. Someone asked what you think about the Suikoden series.
Never played it. It's on my radar. I'll get to it after I play other things. I've got a lot of games I need to play.
Is that a JRPG, like a turn-based or a tactical RPG?
All I know is that it's an RPG, and that there's like a million characters. I know almost nothing else about Suikoden, unfortunately. Excuse me. I think that the games were really hard to find, although I think they're up on PSN now, so I can get them relatively easily. But the next RPGs that I'm going to be playing are Final Fantasy IX, so I know what I'm talking about for that playthrough. In Baten Kaitos, which I bought at MomoCon, which I had heard good things about, and also the remix of, I think it's a Valedictory LG, I think, in Smash Brothers is awesome. So I really wanted to try the game out, and I found it cheap at MomoCon, so I figured, why the hell not, right? So I bought way too much crap at MomoCon. I really should not have bought so much stuff. I bought a Japanese Banjo-Tooie cart, which will not work on my US N64, just to have it.
Wait, they had region locking back then?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, they definitely
Holy cow. Why? I just don't understand. I know I've asked you this like 5 times, but why? Like, if I'm gonna buy a Japanese game, it'll be Fire Emblem 12, because at least I can play that.
Yeah, the weird thing is up until the 3DS, none of Nintendo's handhelds had been region locked. The Game Boy up to the DS is region free, and even on the 3DS, which is region locked, you can still play the region free DS games on it. So if you've got a European DS game, you can still play that on your North American 3DS just fine. So you don't have to worry about that. But it's just, yeah, I don't know. Like, I can understand it for like the Famicom and the Super Famicom because they're literally different shaped carts. I don't know why they're different shaped carts. They just kind of are. I think that they wanted to make the NES look more like a VCR, so that people wouldn't consider it just a toy in the US. So I think that's part of at least I think. I might be misremembering an interview I read somewhere, so don't quote me on that one. So I get that, but like the N64 cart looks exactly the same as the N64. Like my Banjo-Tooie Japanese looks exactly like Banjo-Tooie American, except the sticker's different. That's basically it. The text in Japanese, it's the same render, but it's smaller. Yeah, so Like I don't know why. I do know that there's at least recently there's worries about what's the word importing in Japan, because a lot of people in Japan, people import US versions of games because they're cheaper.
Yeah.
And
No,
that
that's been the case for DVDs. That's why DVDs are region locked, because in like for anime specifically, uh Japanese people would import the cheap American DVDs that like licensing companies like Funimation puts out.
well,
They
that's
would
because
import that.
anime costs like $5,000 in Japan. So
An exaggeration, but yes.
no, anime. There was a T-shirt I saw at MomoCon. Anime crack is cheaper. Um, um,
Perhaps.
yeah. The reason why Persona 4 Arena was region locked and remains the only region locked PS3 game is because they didn't want Japanese fighting fans importing the game from the US to play instead. Which, I mean, I don't really get it in terms of games, because the games are essentially the same price in all regions, and Atlas is getting the money no matter what version of the game they get. So, like, I don't get why. Oh, the good
I
thing
don't
that
know how they price things though. Like I don't know
it
the
might be
price.
just be a matter of the yen being a different strength than the dollar. But the good thing about this whole story is that I think in a recent interview or like financial meeting, Owada said something to the effect that they're looking into getting rid of region lock, which of course can mean nothing, but also could mean something. So if they actually do have no region locking in their next console slash handheld, I'll be really happy.
I would love it. I'm not optimistic at all. I would love it, but I'm not expecting it. But yeah.
Any questions in the chat?
No, I haven't really seen anything yet. Let's see. Nope, haven't seen anything.
Oh, what are they talking about?
I think
then?
I saw someone say what your thoughts on Fire Emblem if
Me and Derek actually just did a video about that not too long ago. That just went over the newest release info. You could check that out if you want to hear me talk about that in detail.
I think it looks really interesting. They're trying to do a lot of things. Face petting? What the heck is that? What's going on, guys? Like,
Oh yeah, you never played Gen 6. It's Pokemon Amiibo, but with Fire Emblem.
with people.
Yeah,
With
so
people.
it gets a little bit weird when you add people to the
Find that
mix.
disturbing. Like now I'm just picturing like me petting all of the people in Awakening, like me just tousling Lanka's hair, and him being like, "Oh, this woman."
Yeah, that's the reason why he's afraid of women, because you messed up his sick hairdo.
This is not why he's afraid of women. Did you ever get that support? Because I got that.
It's the one with Olivia, is it?
No, it's the Olivia. Him and Olivia is talking about learning from
Okay.
Basilius.
It's him in Tharja, right?
No, wrong again. I think it might also be in Tharja, but I saw it with Cherish.
Okay. I know it's like there was like he had this friend that he couldn't like that died, and
Yeah, Carrie.
and yeah, it's been a while because unfortunately, like I've read most of the support conversations in an Awakening right after the game came out, so I kind of skimmed through them in later playthroughs, and so I don't really remember a lot of the details as well because of that.
Yeah,
So
I've been grinding supports in my spare time.
wait, you're still playing Awakening?
I just felt like grinding supports recently.
But you're
so
playing a different. Stop playing. Play other games. Play other games.
I wanted something to do while I did when Fire Emblem 7 was being hard.
You know what you could do? You could play a different series.
Oh, Fire Emblem.
But other games. Why
You have too high expectations for me.
But you're smart. You know that other series exist. And I know you're interested in other series. So why don't you play other series?
Minimal fire.
Why do you play so much Fire Emblem?
I don't know. I just do.
Yeah, whatever. You're such a fake Fire Emblem fan. Like you probably haven't even beaten Thracia 776.
Nope. You say that, and I will.
No,
to
don't.
spite you.
Don't. Please don't.
Ha ha ha! I will do it eventually.
No, play other games.
I said eventually.
Eventually means like next week to you.
No.
Because you're like,
I
oh,
said
I want to play Fire Emblem 7 eventually, right after you beat Awakening. I'm going to play Fire Emblem 7. And
I was in the mood. I also said I'd play Dual Destinies eventually.
and then you'll play that and then go back to Fire Emblem because you like to
Yeah, someone brought up a good point in the chat. Play other games, says the guy who's still playing Hyrule Warriors.
Okay, guys, for the record, I only touch Hyrule Warriors once a week for these streams. That's literally the only time I turn this game on. Okay, and at this point, it's more work than a game, than fun. Like it's just something I do to hang out and stuff. It's not really like I'm not like playing through the story mode again at this point. Like I did play a lot of Fire Emblem. I did play a lot of Hyrule Warriors. I'm not gonna deny that, but that was more just because I'm nuts, and I admit that. Catherine here doesn't seem to admit that she has a problem. I'm right. I win. Yeah, go Ted.
Whatever.
Yeah, that's your. I don't want to argue about it, so I'm just gonna pretend that it doesn't crush my soul deep down. Voice. Okay.
Someone said I should play FF10. Sure.
How many times have you beaten that game?
Only once. It's a long game.
Well, true, but it's one of your favorites, so I thought you would have played it a lot of times.
No.
Okay.
No.
Because, like, I know, like, with...
I mean, there were some things I didn't finish in it anyways. Like, I didn't
100%.
do all of, like, the super stuff. Like,
Did you do the lightning bolts?
why did everyone bring that one up?
Why did you do the butterflies?
No, I couldn't do the butterflies. I tried the butterflies. I think I tried the lightning bolts like once, and I was like, no, I don't like this.
So you have to dodge lightning bolts with Overworld and Overworld PS2 RPG controls is basically.
Okay, the controls are not bad. It's just tedious because to get Lulu's final weapon, you have to dodge 200 lightning bolts. Just tedious as anything.
Well, I'm not saying that they're bad. I'm just saying that they're not like super quick. Like it's an overworld RPG control, so you're probably just sort of jogging as opposed to being able to run really fast and turn on a dime.
It doesn't matter about you turning because what happens is the screen flashes white, and then right when the screen starts to flash, I think it is, you should hit the X button, and Tidus will do this silly little jump, and if you time it right, he'll jump out. His jump will avoid the lightning bolt. So it's a timing thing. It's not a like.
It's not a like run out of the way of the.
Exactly. It's not dodge the actual like.
That probably
it's make Tidus go whoa.
Okay. So that's probably gotta mess with people. If they've got like the bright flashing lights, that's gotta, really mess with.
It's not that bad. It's a kind of soft flash, as opposed to like Electric Soldier Porygon, which is like awful. Have you seen that clip?
No, I've looked it up. I regretted it because it gave me a headache, but I looked it up.
Oh yeah, exactly. Like I don't know why someone thought this was a good idea.
I just feel bad for Porygon 2 and Porygon Z because they're never gonna be in the anime because of that.
Exactly.
Because that was one thing I did like about the Pokemon animes is that eventually every Pokemon did get an episode. That's not gonna happen anymore.
From the first season, yeah, I mean, for the first games, yeah, definitely.
So, that's sad, but, what are you gonna do? Porygon...
Porygon...
And it's not even Porygon's fault. Pikachu's the one that caused that thing.
Oh yeah, Pikachu is the one who, like, electrocuted the thing.
And Pikachu's not... Of course Pikachu's not... Well, Porygon should become the new Pokemon mascot. Let's get a petition going.
The problem is Porygon's not as cute. Like, it doesn't emote much. Like, it has eyes. And I think it does cute things with its eyes, but, like, it can't smile. It's like a robot thing.
Oh, Catherine, did you hear about amiibos in that they have space for every single Pokemon in amiibo form?
What does that mean? I don't know what you
Okay,
mean.
so you know how on the oh wait, you wouldn't know because you don't take your amiibos out of the box. Okay, so on the bottom of every amiibo is like a number, like a registration number, which makes sense. So somebody did the math. It like required hexadecimal or some shit, and there's space on in the there's enough room in the amiibo in the like in each amiibo line for there to be 700 plus Pokemon.
Okay.
So there could potentially be like all of the Pokemon as amiibos.
I don't believe they're gonna do that.
No,
But
if they're gonna do, they're not gonna make like 700 different figures. I think, although they could and we'd buy them because we're sheep. No, I think they're probably gonna do like the Animal Crossing cards. They're probably gonna integrate amiibo functionality into the Pokemon trading card game at some point. Is what
yeah.
I'm guessing.
Okay, that would make sense. Yeah. Hopefully they'll be a little easier to get, because, I mean, cards at least are much easier to manufacture.
Oh no, definitely. How many people do we have watching right now?
60.
Oh, hi guys, welcome back to the Grindfest. I know it's been a while, I apologize. How's everybody liking Agatha, huh?
She's adorable. Look at her. She just fall on her butt. She's just lying on the ground.
Yep.
Oh, you're letting her die.
Yeah, so I can reset my my potion.
You monster. You just wanted to see her hurt.
Oh. I should not have dodged that. Oh, man. Okay, yeah, okay, so we're only like a good, I'd say, 2 or 3 runs left before we head off for the night. So I would like to thank everybody for stopping by. I apologize greatly for the inconsistency the Grindfest has had.
The
these
hiatus.
yeah. We've been very inconsistent these past couple of weeks. I greatly apologize. You know, it was just a combination of real life, MomoCon, you know, an inability to get onto Skype, a number of different things. So I really do appreciate you guys, you know, sticking with this piddly little "why are you even here" kind of stream. So yeah, you know, the fact that we do get as many people watching as we do, you know, still makes me really happy that you guys still care about this game like 10 months after the fact when everybody else has stopped caring. Like, I'm probably the only person still playing this, if I had to guess. Yeah, probably.
Probably.
Yeah, like the rest of you guys, if you've got a Wii U right now, all you're probably playing is Splatoon, which you should be because it's awesome. Catherine here's probably gonna just play. Is the only game you've really played on your Wii U Captain Toad?
I played a little bit of Smash, and then I was like, I think I got smashed out from 3DS version, because I'm not a huge Smash person. Let me think. Yeah, the game I've played the most on my Wii U is Captain Toad.
Why you play so much Captain Toad?
Cause he's so cute.
Why you play Captain Toad instead of play Splatoon?
It's not on Splatoon.
Okay, you see, this would be funnier if they knew that on like Skype and stuff, we'd been talking to each other in stupid chat speak
We've
for like the past
been
3
jokingly
days.
talking in chat speak.
So,
Whenever I say something about playing Fire Emblem, Ted's like, why you play so much Fire Emblem? But yeah, we should talk about, because, well, people saw your picture of you and your bros going to get amiibo. I got up at 4 in the morning and walked to Target, walked like half an hour to Target through moderately sketchy neighborhood. Um, and I waited in line outside Target for 2.5 hours with 2 other dudes, and then some other people showed up. So I was
Uh,
third in line, so I got me a Robin and a Lucina.
you didn't get any Jigglypuff?
They only let you have 2.
Oh yeah, I forgot
My
about that.
Target enforced a 2 amiibo per customer rule.
Ah.
Which
I
I,
thought-
I didn't care because I just wanted a Robin and Lucina.
So I'm guessing some people were probably really pissed though.
Oh, the guy number 2 in line was really pissed.
Oh, why? Because did he want the whole set?
He wanted a lot. He didn't want the whole set, but he wanted a lot, yeah.
I
Like
feel
he
really
wanted, yeah, he wanted a Robin, he wanted a Lucina, he wanted a Jigglypuff, he wanted a Silver Mario.
Oh well, Silver
Um,
Mario really isn't all that rare. Like I was in the mall yesterday, to go shopping, and I stopped by the GameStop. They had a good like 3 or 4 Silver Marios just on the shelf,
yeah.
and they also had Toads there too, which was good because I don't think they restock those very often. Like you'll almost always find like Peach is an oddly popular one. Although I suppose they kind of want. I guess she's the most readily marketable to girls, I suppose, because sexism. She's pink, whatever.
Because we should teach all our girls to be a thoughtless, boring character.
No, Peach. I like RPG Peach. Like
Unfortunately, the amiibo is not RPG Peach.
oh yeah. I think
What she do in the RPG does slightly something before she gets caught by Bowser, and
she bakes a cake and does a quiz show in Paper Mario 64. She's a fun. She's a fun character.
Whoop-de do.
No, she's a fun character.
She baked a cake.
No, she bakes a cake for Gourmet Guy so that she can figure out where the Star Spirit is. Basically, the Peach is how Mario figures out where he's supposed to go in each chapter. Like she does a little mini game in Bowser's Castle and gets information. Peach's little star buddy Twink sends that information down to Mario, and then that's how you know where to go. And the Peach sections in Thousand Year Door I really like a lot. Because I don't know how much you know about that game. Bowser doesn't actually kidnap Peach in that one, which actually leads to the hilarious Bowser sections, where Bowser, the only reason why Bowser's involved in that game's plot at all is because somebody else kidnapped Peach, and he was mad that they didn't ask him for permission. No, but Peach, I like Peach in the RPGs. She's a fun character there. In the games themselves, she's basically a plot device, which is a shame, but I do think that she has enough personality in the spin-offs to make her a redeemable character. Like, I know a lot of people absolutely despise Peach, and I don't get that personally, but,
I don't like her. I don't care enough to muster the energy to hate her. There are things I hate, but it requires me to care enough to have the energy to be like, I hate this thing. She's not worth it. She's worth my indifference.
Oh, so it's the catty. So is it the difference between a girl, the girls like cattily pretending to be your friend and then talking behind her back as opposed to just ignoring the girl entirely? Or am I being sexist here again too?
No, that's different.
Okay.
This is the difference between shoving someone against a locker and being like, I hate you, and just ignoring them and maybe giving them a glare. I'm good at the latter.
I thought that girls weren't allowed to push people against lockers. They just pretended to be your friend and then said mean things.
Ted.
That's what Mean Girls taught me.
No, Ted. Mean Girls is a great movie, but girls can physically bully each other.
Okay. Like, it's actually
it's not always like an anime where it means they're gonna kiss.
Oh, but all the anime characters kiss eventually, don't they? At least my fanfiction says so.
Right?
Okay, wait, actually, hold on a moment. We're less than one level away from finishing Agatha. Fuck actually grinding that, because that means I'd have to do an entire another mission. Screw doing that. We're just gonna kill Dark Ganondorf and then pay for her last level.
Climactic end to Agatha. Money.
I mean, it'll probably cost a shit ton, but I'm not playing another 5-minute mission again just to to do one level. I mean, no, screw doing that. So, what time is it?
It is 9:35 p.m.
Okay,
Eastern Standard Time.
okay, so that was a much shorter Grindfest than normal. Normally these are like an hour 15 minutes long. This was about an hour because Agatha again type benefit. You know, the fact that I have Ganondorf as my main bad guy here means that Agatha got pity points in damage. Uh, okay, but anyway, let's see. Training dojo. Okay, yeah, 70,000 to fill that up. It's worth it. Okay, Agatha's at max, and her max power is absolute shit. Like, yeah. Oh, her power's the same as Zelda's. That is strange. Okay, but yeah. So anyway, that's it for for Agatha. That means that we just have Darunia, Rudo, Midna, Zant, Fi, Girahim, Sia, and Wizro left before we do the DLC crew. Um, so we're making progress. We're definitely making progress. But anyway, I'd like to thank everybody for stopping by. I really appreciate it. It means the world to me that you guys come to these things. And of course, I'd like to thank my lovely co-host Catherine for um, not stopping playing Fire Emblem for about a half an hour to come to join us.
Always a pleasure.
To not play Fire Emblem is a pleasure.
No,
Yes, you admitted it, so now you play other games. Yay.
no. Always a pleasure to join you and watch you not rage in Ardarok this time. Or the imprisoned. Yeah, 0 out of 10 needs more imprisoned, said.
No.
Would not grind again.
Ugh. Okay. Anyway, that's about it for me. Good night, everybody.
Good night.